So what's good, guys? It's your girl, Niyah Alexis, bringing you another very passionate individual. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking to Jahlaam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Very good.
I just had so much fun with 77 Pound. I just did a set for them, and it was a lot of fun.
Yes, you killed
It was
it.
a lot of fun. Thank you.
You absolutely killed it. Every transition was so creative, so flawless.
Aw,
I want to know how much of that was God-given talent and how much of it was learned experience.
I would say, ooh, that's a very.
Okay.
You're a professional.
Be
That's
ready.
a good question.
Just be ready.
I would have to say, I'm going to say 50-50 because I've been musically inclined since a baby.
Right.
Like, I've been singing since I was 4 years old. I played instruments in elementary school,
Okay.
like flute. So I would probably say 50-50 because I've just always loved music. So I feel like I just kind of feel stuff naturally.
Gotcha.
So I've incorporated my music love into DJing. So when I DJ, I kind of just go with the flow and feel
Right.
the energy,
Yeah.
you know? So
And
I'll
how-
say 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been DJing now?
So now it's been 5 years. I was telling Demi this earlier. I jumped off the porch with it in 2017. I literally quit my job and everybody was like, girl, you crazy.
Wow. Wow.
Quit my job and I was like, this is what I want to do. It had been in my spirit for a minute. I had been attending Georgia State, my alma mater. Shout out my Panthers. I graduated from Georgia State and that whole year, before I graduated, my spirit was just like, it's time for you to do this.
Yeah.
It's time for you to do this.
Yeah.
So once I graduated, I quit my job and I just started going from venue to venue like, y'all need a DJ?
Wow. And was that
That's how I got started.
was that a big jump to, you said it was on your spirit, but how hard was it to actually say, this is what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
Especially with people doubting you and saying I don't know about that.
Right, my friends.
Yeah.
It was
No shade. No shade.
no shade, but it was true. Like my friends really was like, "What are you doing? Why are you
Yeah.
quitting?" But monetarily, it was a change because when you work in a job, you used to getting a certain amount of money,
Right.
you know. And with DJing, it's kind of like, okay, is this when you gonna hire me? Are they gonna hire me? You know what I'm saying? And depending on where you DJ and who you DJ for, rates can differ. So it was a challenge at first. Now that I've been in the game 5 years, it's more so comfortable for me. But in the beginning, it was an adjustment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said that you've been musically inclined since you were little.
Mhm.
So at what point did you realize that talent that you had was supposed to be used as a DJ? And as we know, also as an artist. When did you realize that?
I would say probably going into my last years of school and college, because when I was in college I was a bartender, so I worked around a lot of DJs.
Okay.
So they would show me love and play my actual music
Yeah.
for me being an artist, and just being around them inspired me so much. I'm like, dang, they be playing everything, stuff that I know, stuff that I don't know, and it was just really inspiring just being around them.
Yeah.
So over time, I just grew to love the craft, and I was like, okay, eventually I got to do this myself. Eventually I want to challenge myself and do this too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it kind of started. A few years before I graduated from college.
And it's clear that it's paying off.
Aw, thank
I
you.
know you saw me moving over there.
I did.
I was moving. And I mean, we know that DJs have literally the power to change the energy of the room and really affect people's experience of an
That's
event.
true.
Can you remember the last time you had one of your best sets, and what stood out about the night?
I would probably say last month. I'm a part of this party here in Atlanta called Something Good. It's a dance party, and it's literally it's no section. It's literally a dance floor.
You have
So,
to get up.
It gets
sitting in the
thick.
corner.
It gets thick. And last month was really it was just a vibe. It was almost, I don't know if you're familiar with Boiler Room.
Yes.
The energy was like Boiler Room.
Okay.
It was hot.
Wow.
Everybody dancing,
Okay.
standing on top of speakers.
Yeah.
And it's just you just feeling the music.
Yeah.
I feel like that was probably one of my most recent best sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could tell it was your best set because of how everybody was moving, or it is also something that you could just feel.
It's what you feel.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Being a DJ, you're honestly almost telepathic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're really like reading the room.
The way that y'all don't even be looking up, but you just know how to move everybody is wild.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like I feel like being a DJ, like part of it is being telepathic. Like you really have to know how to read energy, read the room, because basically you're there to make people move. Yeah. So I'm looking at people. If I see you not moving to what I'm playing, I'm like, all right, next.
Right.
Next thing, like, because that's what we're here for, and that's what we want to do. That's our purpose. So, yeah.
And so, I mean, like every great, they have their downfalls as well. So, what have been some of your not so great sets? Some of the ones that you grew from?
Oh my God. I had one. It was so weird. I had one where I did it. It was kind of like as a favor for like a family member. They referred me. So I was like, okay, I'll do it for them, whatever. And it was like an older crowd. So the person who hired me was like, oh, just play old school the whole night. They're older. They don't care. And then I got there and they were just like, oh, we don't want to hear this. And I'm like, why the coordinator told me to play this? Y'all trying to play me?
Dang. See, they should have let you do what you do.
I'm like, why y'all just ain't let me do me? Like, I got there and I'm trying to play old stuff the whole night. And they're like, we don't want to hear this. And I'm like, that's what they told me to play. So that was probably one of my, like, sets I would love to forget about.
Okay. Were you not able to transition, or like why was it hard for?
Well, after I was told, I was able to, like, you know what I'm saying, adjust. But when I was just in the groove and I was doing what they told me to, and I'm like, what's going on in here?
Right. It's not working.
Yeah, it's not working. Yeah.
I feel it. Yeah.
That was probably one of my worst. I try, honestly, whenever I have a set that I don't really like, I really try to just move past it. Like, so I don't really remember a lot of them.
I feel you.
Yeah.
That's the best way to kind of navigate, continue your career.
It is.
Because you can't keep dwelling on it, right? You can't dwell on the bad times, because that's probably the times that like really pull you down. Especially in this space of like entrepreneurship and building your path, like you have to keep pushing.
Look, talk to him,
girl.
You know,
I'm just, I mean, literally
you
5
speaking
years.
to me right now. You
5
speaking
years.
to me right now. This is what I do full time, and it's been kind of like weird now because like of my cast. But like I've been pushing through and making it work as best as possible. But like it's definitely something that you just have to like not worry about when things happen, because everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect, you know?
We are human.
So exactly. And I feel like as a creative, we try to be perfectionists, and you know what I mean? It's like we never want to make a mistake because we're working for ourselves.
Yeah. Because I really think that the whole definition of a creative is to be imperfect. Like, it literally
What's your sign, girl? Hold on, because you be sticking me all day.
Aquarius.
She was speaking me all day.
I'm just saying, like,
I like her.
It just don't make any sense, but we do it because we just want to give our best. So it makes sense. It makes sense. And you, like you said, you've been in this field now for 5 years.
5 years.
As a woman.
Time fly, y'all.
You have been in this field, in a male-dominated field. And so, speak on, girl, we're going to get into it, okay? Women's Appreciation is coming up.
Pandora's box.
We're going to get into it. What is it like navigating a male-dominated field as
It's
a
been
woman
interesting, to say the least. It's been interesting. I've had people who I looked up to, and they've been very weird.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm in the DJ space, because initially I was in just the music artist space.
Right.
So now that I'm in the DJ space, it's been kind of weird. But then I've also had people embrace me too.
Right.
So it's been like a mixture of I won't say negative, but it's just been a mixture of like good and bad, I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
But I would say overall, I think as a woman, if you choose to enter a male dominated space, at the end of the day, just do you. Like, that's what I've been doing since I started DJing. I just been doing me, what feels natural to me. And I feel like whenever you do you, you're gonna naturally magnetize the right people to you, if that's the right word. So I just say just do that. Like, honestly, in the beginning, I was kind of like, dang, like, why are these people happy for me? I'm doing what y'all doing. You know what I mean?
Okay. I love that. Like, you literally focus on the positive. I love that.
Yeah. I'm like, we should be happy. Like, I'm doing what y'all been doing. I'm trying to further the culture, the DJ culture. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, I would just tell women who's entering this field, just do you.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel. If you like playing slow jams, do your slow jams shit. If you like playing trap, do your trap shit.
Right.
Because eventually the right people who are supposed to come to you and be in your circle and be in your tribe, they're gonna come to you.
Gotcha. Oops. That makes sense. So, of course, like we said, women who want to come into this space have to prepare for the obstacles, the challenges, just like anybody. Mm-hmm. But would you say that one of the biggest things is being underestimated without people knowing what you bring to a table first? Or even once they know what you bring to a table, is there still a level of being underestimated?
I think a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times people feel like you're getting the gig because of how you look. They're thinking you're getting the look because you a pretty girl.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, she can't DJ for real. And then it's like, they see you can DJ for real, then they're like, oh,
that's why you were hired.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. It does happen.
Yeah.
In every industry, it happens where people get put on because of nepotism or looks or whatever.
Right.
So I get it. But I think as time furthers on and there's more women that enter the space, that dynamic will kind of collapse in a way. But right now, it's still a thing.
Yeah. Gotcha. What would you say is your favorite thing that you have come to love about being a DJ and being in this space?
I love creating moments.
Oh, yeah.
Like tonight, it was real cute. It was like, what, 8 of us, 7 of us in here?
Right, yeah.
It was a moment.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't a lot of people, I love creating moments. Like, that's one reason why I enjoy doing, like, festivals, because people are there to literally, like, turn up.
Yeah.
Yes. So, like, I just love creating moments for people that they don't forget.
Gotcha.
That's what I enjoy about DJing.
Gotcha.
So.
Thank you. Okay, so Jahlaam, I'm sure people really want to know, where did that name come from? Where did it come from?
Okay, so Demi tried to catch me slipping earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jahlaam is actually a mixture of my government name, my real name.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all that right now. But me and a friend of mine back in the day, we was like, what should you call yourself? Because, you know, I was on the artist scene, and I was like, I don't know what I want to call myself, but I don't want to say, like, my real name. So we came up with Jahlaam because it's a mixture of my first and last name.
Which is what again?
She good. Look, she good. She tried to catch me slipping.
I'm trying.
So we came up with Jahlaam, and then I was like, I want to make it catchy. How can I make it catchy? So I was like, bomb rhymes with Jahlaam.
Very nice.
So we put the bomb in front of it.
Very
so
nice.
yeah.
And it suits you.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
My last question of the night is what are your aspirations of being a DJ?
Worldwide, baby.
Worldwide.
Global.
I see it.
Like college say, we taking over. But no, for real, I just want to be like a DJ that definitely stamps their name in the game. You make your mark on the culture and you help further it. Like me now, even though I'm 5 years in, I'm still a newbie to it. But now my focus now has been like helping pull new people up. You get what I'm saying? To help them get their shine.
Yeah.
So I would say global, you know what I'm saying? Household name like Jazzy Jeff, like Miles Medina, like A-Track, but also helping these new DJs come up too. Yeah. So
that's really good. And I'm sorry I said last question, but I lied.
You good.
What does that look like? Helping other DJs, and like you said, you're technically still a newbie. So what does it look like for people who have been in the game longer than you to help pull you up too?
I would say just reaching back, you know. I would say inviting me to come to your event, inviting me to be a part of your event, even just asking for my input. Like, hey, you know, I'm an older DJ, but I still want to be in tune with what's going on today.
That's good.
Let's sit and have a chat. Let's talk about how we can implement, you know what I mean? Something of that nature. And that's what, like, me, when I go and I check out newer DJs, I go and listen to their SoundClouds. I go and check out their videos on IG. I try to pull up to their events because it's like, at the end of the day, for me, I feel like the DJ community, all we got is each other, honey.
Right. Yeah.
All we got is each other, because the promoters be trying to lowball us, the club owners be trying to lowball us. We gotta stick together. Yeah. So I feel like, honestly, we just have to like help each other to move forward. So, yeah, I would just say community, honestly. Like, just even if you don't always like have an event, just come together and have like a little mini dinner or something and just talk about how we can help further the culture in some shape or form.
Yes.
That's how I feel about it.
Do that.
So, yeah.
Community, I promise you, is the word of the season. The way that I have
It's
heard,
very
like,
important.
it's
It's
so
important.
It's
It's
so
important.
important. It's so important. Like, community is top.
It's the top for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how we move forward, whether you've been DJing longer than I have or less than I have. I feel like that's what's going to help us, like, move the culture forward, honestly. And that's one reason why Atlanta is one of the best cities, because we do a lot of stuff as a unit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Moving together.
yeah, that's a conversation for another day, but yeah.
Which we will have. No problem. We can have that conversation. And then, okay, so now, actually, last question. So, what advice do you have for women who want to pursue their career as a DJ, or even what advice do you have for women who maybe need a little bit more encouragement to continuing pursuing what they've already started?
I say don't be afraid to, like, branch out. A lot of people feel like they got to start in their own city, which I get. Like, you want to start your foundation here, but I would say don't be afraid to, like, check for other opportunities in other cities, because sometimes those can take off as well, and those can get you other it can get you exposure. You know what I'm saying? So I would say don't be afraid to do that. I would say, like I said earlier, don't be afraid to be you. If you're a trap person, you enjoy playing trap, do that. If you enjoy playing slow jams, do that. If you enjoy playing jazz, do that, because the right people are gonna see you and wanna fuck with you. Lastly, I say have fun. Because in the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning I used to be like, I gotta do good because I don't want everybody to be
mad at you.
And it takes away from it because you're so in your brain. It's like, no, when you DJ, have fun. Always think in your mind, like, no. Because honestly, me personally, I feel like if people look at me DJing and they say I'm not having fun, they not gonna have fun. If you look at the DJ and they, you can be like, oh, she lit. Okay, let's go. True. Like, so, yeah, have fun when you do it too. Don't be so in your brain, like, oh, I'm fucking up, I made a mistake. We don't care. Play some good shit. Keep it moving. So, yeah.
Okay, I keep lying to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Is it true what they say that no opportunity is too small?
No, it ain't true. Cause look, honey, I'm not finna DJ for no bag of weed.
Okay. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Wait, what you mean?
You need to get paid your value.
Okay, what you mean?
I'm talking about, like, that's true. Okay, that's still a word.
What you mean?
But like playing at an event, like, you know, like, what should you turn down and what should you accept?
Stuff that aligns with your brand. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning of my DJ career, I used to pick up everything. And I realized in hindsight, a lot of that stuff wasn't for me. It wasn't my style. It wasn't what I really wanted to do, but I was doing it in order to get seen and in order for people to be like, oh, okay, she's a DJ. Let me find out who she is. You get what I'm saying? But now, I fall back from that. It's like, if it fits with and it aligns with me and what I want to do, I will accept it. And if it doesn't, I'll hit up one of my homies like, hey, you want this? But yeah.
But then those early stages were vital because it helped you kind of figure out what was for you, what wasn't.
That's very true.
Build your foundation.
That's true.
Yeah. Good. Well, thank you so much. That was the actual last question. Thank you so much. I can't wait to have more conversations with you because this is not the last time.
This is very nice.
I'm glad. Okay. I love this mic. This is so cute.